Alright guys, welcome to our first episode of Single Bottles on the Whisky Diaries. My name is Martin Lang and I'm going to be your host. We're sitting here at Death and Taxes. For the first episode, we're gonna talk about my gateway to Islay whiskies. This is called Lagavulin, 16 years old, and this is, by my personal opinion, probably the best Islay whiskey I can drink, that I like to drink. I can drink this on any occasion, regardless of the place. I can drink it in the Caribbean, I can drink it in Islay, I can drink it in the middle of the mountain. It doesn't matter. It's an incredible whiskey. It used to have a massive cult following. Now it's quite popular, like a lot of people know, specifically because shows like Parks and Recreation and certain movies and stuff keep quoting this whiskey. But the main thing is that it's very, very well balanced, very incredible whiskey. Lagavulin got started in 1816. It's considered one of the oldest distilleries in Islay. They were illegally distilling whiskey since the 1700s. And yeah, they have a very particular style of stills. The stills are actually more like pear-shaped, so a little bit more fatter. So that produces a little bit more reflux, which actually creates a little bit more heavier spirits. There's a couple of stories out there that Lagavulin and Laphroaig in the early 1900s, they were in a lot of legal battles with each other because apparently the story goes that Lagavulin actually leased Laphroaig for a little bit, and then the master distiller of Lagavulin tried to copy the actual recipe of Laphroaig, so they started suing each other. The reason why is because Lagavulin has a different water source than what Laphroaig has, so it produces a different type of whiskey. All those could be stories. There are actually legal battles between them. No one knows who sued who first, but yeah, essentially, yeah, they were fighting against each other. The main difference as well between Lagavulin and Laphroaig, for instance, for me personally, is that the 16-year-old obviously is a little bit older than the 10-year-old, the staple, and this is the staple of Lagavulin. And it actually has a heavier character. It's a little bit more oily, and I have a lot more weight. But it still shares very similar characteristics in the way that you can taste iodine, you can taste the salt from the ocean, because Lagavulin as well is actually on the front of the of the ocean, so it gets hit by waves all the time, and they get that saltiness, that iodine that is famous from Islay. 16-year-old is aged on American oak casks. It's a very straightforward whiskey, and I will recommend it to anybody that wants to have it. Today we're opening this bottle fresh, which I always enjoy, especially the sound. Lagavulin has a particular that one, it's amazing. So we're gonna try it. Like, I'm not sure if you had it before, but if you haven't, I would seriously recommend it. 43% ABV, so it's not too strong, so I don't usually drink it with water. You're more than welcome to try it for the first time. What you're gonna get on the nose is that classic smoke, iodine smell, like almost hospital floors and so on, that most people associate Islay whiskies with. But once you try it, then you can see how complex this whiskey is. Yeah, you get like all the 16 years in American oak. You'll get vanilla. You get that chocolate notes. Goes excellent with dark chocolate. If you got like 85% or 90% dark chocolate, it goes really, really well with that. You can have it at dinner as well with roast, with barbecue. Seriously, it's an incredible whiskey. So yeah, that's about as much as I can tell you for this short version of a single bottling. Slàinte mhath and enjoy.